Hey guys, welcome to another edition of The Gift of Gab. Today we're continuing our What Is series from my book, VO 101. And we're going to talk about a topic that you may have heard, but you probably don't totally understand yet, and that is residuals. Stick around. So what exactly are residuals? Well, residuals are being paid additional money for work that you have already done. It is literally what actors live for. Residuals are awesome. And usually they are predetermined under a contract because ultimately when a client books you for work, they're kind of leasing your voice. In many situations, they don't outright own the material. And so when your term, the term of use for the item in question is up, if a client wants to continue to use it, if they want to continue to have access to that material, they have to pay for it again. They have to renew the lease, which is kind of great. Yeah, I never really thought of it this way before, but in a weird way, I'm a car. Residual fees can be a little bit more money, interestingly enough, than what was paid the first time around. Or you can have situations where residuals slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller the longer the material has been around. Usually this is the difference between something for TV broadcast and anything else. In television is often where you see that residual price kind of droop, and you can look up on social media and on YouTube actors showing off their ridiculous residual checks, and it's always really funny because you'll have an actor that was like, I was in a movie 30 years ago and it must have aired on TBS over the holiday season because I just got a residual check for $2.12. There's countless stories like that. I actually had one not that long ago myself. The check was for $1.11. Yup. Can't even buy a pack of gum with that. But that's not the point, because what happens with residuals, obviously, for any actor is it's cumulative. Those are cumulative earnings over the course of your career. And it's always kind of fun to get a silly little tiny goofy residual check later on in your career. But initially, residuals can be really, really nice because honestly, sometimes you don't even know they're happening. They just sort of show up. It's like your agent or a manager or producer is like, hey, we're sending you this check. And then you look at the pay stub and go, what was this for? Oh, they renewed that project. It's just one of the many ways that voice actors continue to earn a living and to sustain ourselves in this crazy career. If you want to know more about these sorts of things, then yes, definitely check out my book, VO 101. Also, be sure to check out my website. And if you have specific questions about voice acting and the career of and what certain things are, send me a message. I would love to hear from you and answer your questions. Thanks so much. Bye.